The potency principles are the foundation of a new sexual paradigm. I learned about them in my first tantric workshop in 1980. They blew my mind because I had never heard anything like them before, but I'd be happy to hand out the 10 potency principles. They're really remarkable. We're also going to discuss an overview of the chakras, understanding your 12 major energy centers and beyond, and how they relate to sexual arousal. We'll have a full explanation of the 6 barriers to ecstatic sex and debunking the destructive male myths that have held back men up until now. We'll be understanding the divine gift of your sexuality and how that relates to enlightenment. We're going to discuss new ways to elevate sexual pleasure, guiding you into higher states of consciousness, including breath work, working with the pleasure muscles. For those of you who don't know, the pleasure muscles are the pubococcygeal muscle and the anal sphincters, and they are found in the pelvic muscles, the area precisely between the anus and the genitals. That's your first chakra, and that's your root chakra. That's how you're connected to the earth and all of that. Let's see, and as always, inspirational storytelling, movement, music, and breath techniques, along with group sharing. Let me say a few words about the potency principles, the foundation of the new sexual paradigm. There are 10 of them, and today I'm going to share a bit about one that impacts you regardless of your sexual identification. Dynamic lovemaking involves both the heart and the genitals. If the heart's not in it, it's very one-dimensional and it's not going to be memorable. So we're going to teach you how to activate the heart-genital connection. Now, the heart-genital connection is how you experience sexual love, not just sex, but sexual love. Women generally share Tantric's viewpoint that sex and love are synonymous. Now, that's not the case for men, but many women experience that as one. Most women use the words sexual intimacy to describe what they are seeking in sex. Women seek a soulful experience in sex that relates to the heart as well as the genitals. Anyway, the women's craving for this is so deep that its absence ensures her dissatisfaction at a primal level. Men invariably need training in order to unify the heart and the genitals so that something memorable can actually take place. Both ordinary sex and tantric sex begin in the brain. Ordinary sex ends, though, at the genitals, usually with male ejaculation or female climax. Tantric sex begins in the brain, but it ends in the brain. In other words, you take that energy that's between your legs, the energy of aliveness, the energy of orgasm, the sexual energy, the lust, the primal energy, and you take that energy and you raise it into the heart to activate an incredibly heartfelt experience.
Yeah, thank you, Victor. And you mentioned the potency principles. Let's offer a gift with purchase. So anyone who registers for level 1 or more will receive a free copy of the 10 potency principles handout. I think that's a really great idea. Thanks for bringing that up. What Mary and Yeshua are saying is that the first level really creates the dynamic of safety and harmony that will then allow you to enter this new sexual domain at the absolute highest level of opportunity. Then, once you've got the sexual practice established, it's actually going to be easier to heal abuse. Now, some of you aren't going to be interested in the healing abuse module. We know that, that class. If you haven't been abused, you're probably not interested. But if you have been abused, it is the absolute perfect way to complete your course.